We're No Easy Buckets. I'm Nino Joe. I'm here with Arc Impulse.
You're 990 Joe.
Yeah, 9, whatever, who cares, blah, blah,
Oh.
blah. Hawkeye has turned his headphones into a headband. We are here, OMG versus Wings of Aurora. You know, even though it's the first place team versus the 7th place team, there's still a lot on the line. Wings of Aurora desperately fighting to avoid relegation. OMG, I guess they're fighting to stay on top.
They're fighting to crush the souls, crush the spirits of the teams trying to stay in this league.
Let's go over the bands, World Elite, or not World Elite, God. Because the stupid W messes up.
Yeah.
Wings of Aurora banning out Diana. Diana really strong. We saw Cool in the last game play Diana. Thresh being banned out to stop Loveland from going nuts. I don't know about Elise.
Oh, okay. Look at the portrait. Look at Shaco above Shaco. That's
Where?
Karma, right? On the right side.
I don't know. I would be really scared if that was Karma.
That's a fierce-looking Karma.
And OMG banning Fizz. Fizz being played in the game from Wings of Aurora last game. And he did. It's not like Hawkeye did well in Fizz anyway, so I'm really surprised to see he was banned.
That's that ban rate going up for Fizz.
Graves being banned out to me is a surprise. A lot of people have been commenting that China's unique and that they're playing Graves more.
Yeah. Well, Yuming on that Graves in the last game too, remember?
Yeah.
And the 2 games ago, World Elite versus who are they playing?
OMG. I mean, yeah, World League versus OMG. San on the Graves. Maybe they're banning away Graves
and
from
the game we watched earlier with Wings of Aurora versus
P.
Yeah, Positive Energy.
You said Yuming. Yuming?
Yeah.
Whatever. Just move on. Let's move on.
Everyone move on? Everyone move
Alright,
on?
we're moving on. Sorry, the next match.
Take 5? Everyone, can you take 5, please? Take 5.
That's a decent candy bar. Sona being picked by Wings of Aurora.
What was in that candy bar?
I don't know. I think it's peanut butter, peanuts, and chocolate.
There's something weird. There was like a pretzel inside of it or something.
Yeah, I think so too. The pretzel was in there. For sure. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, that was weird. So Varys picked. We haven't seen Varys in a couple games.
Yeah, because they banned him.
Oh, because they banned him.
Well, in the first game we watched. Sona being picked, to me, is surprising because maybe they want to take it away from Loveland.
Maybe they want to force Hawkeye to play Sona. They say, fuck it. We're going into relegation anyways. We might as well go out.
We don't know if they're going into relegation because they're 3 games behind. Live more. We'll see if they catch up.
I like Sona and Rumble together, though. I really like that combination. That, you can hold people in the Rumble.
I was thinking something else when you said you like that combination. Like maybe you've been reading some fanfics and stuff.
Dude, Sona/Rumble.
Oh, God.
Oh, here we go. Malphite. And if it's a Volibear, I assume that's a Malphite in the solo lane.
Ezreal? Are we going to see mid-Ezreal?
No. No way.
Oh.
You know what's been... Okay. There's a player on the NA server named Rongray. R-O-N-G space R-E.
Uh-huh.
And he just won't stop playing Jungle Ezreal. It just pisses me off. I was playing a normal game with a friend of mine, and he comes in and picks Jungle Ezreal and just feeds, like, 0-15 or something. He's like, oh, whatever. And then I was watching a stream, and he's just playing Jungle Ezreal again. It's like, god damn it, dude.
Wait, my stream?
No, a stream.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't stream. How can you watch it?
Yeah. Gragas? Oh, I'd be so excited. See, this is weird, though.
Dude, I like that art.
Yeah.
Look how big that beard is.
Yeah. They focus a lot more on the beard and less on the man. Hey, they say, hey, thanks for reminding us about Ezreal. We'll pick him. Oh, God. See, no, this is... Okay, that's a good pick. Because with Gragas, I was like, you're going to knock people out of the Rumble? Or are they so coordinated they can knock people into the Rumble? No, I like this better. You have... Okay, if you stack CCs here on Wings of Aurora's teams, you can hold people in Rumble for the duration of it, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, one of the problems is that Hecarim's ult makes people scatter.
Disperse,
maybe that's why it's good that they didn't pick Gragas. Oh, I thought I ulted first. It's all your fault.
Yeah, exactly.
And then Morshid will whiff the Sona ult and get really mad.
Yeah.
Oh man, are we gonna see San on that Zed again?
Now we're looking at an AoE-centric, AoE-CC type team on Wings of Aurora. OMG, however, I would categorize their team as they want to kill one person.
Yeah.
Look at this. You have a Verisol to root him. You have Renekton who can stun them after that. Volibear can lock him down with a slow and a flip. And Zed can just deal that huge, massive single target damage to eliminate one person. However, Ezreal's one of the better ADs at dealing with Zed. Because if his flash is up, he can get away from Zed doing more damage after the death mark, and can flash after that. The problem is, if one CC gets on him, that's probably game over.
You know, I can't get over Hawkeye's headphones.
Yeah, I don't know why he does
That guy is so nutty.
That guy is 20 degrees away from LeVar Burton.
I mean, if you're good, I would understand. When you're facing relegation, I don't know if this is the kind of stuff you want to tell people you're doing.
Well, you have to define your style somehow, right?
Yeah, but when you're winning, not when you're facing relegation.
Oh, so if you're losing a lot, then people are like, oh god, that's what bad players do, so I'm not going to do that.
No, it's more like, oh man, like this guy's just trying to get attention because he sucks at the game. He's just gonna do all this stupid, retarded crap.
Hey, he's not wearing the Ramos hat anymore, right?
Yeah, but still. What's that guy's name in Star Trek that did that? I know he said LeVar Burton, that's the actor.
Data. No, not Data, god damn it. I can't remember his name now. Okay, I'm looking this up. This is too hard.
Okay. In the meantime, all of Wings of Aurora heading in that bot lane. And all of OMG crashing down mid. Don't have research engineer Jason, Starship engineer Jason to look up the fleet of Star Trek right now. As Arc Impulse is furiously checking his iPhone to see who that guy is with the funny glasses.
I don't remember the character's name.
I only remember LeVar Burton because...
LaForge. Jordy LaForge.
Okay.
Lieutenant LaForge. Okay, cool.
I remember his name because he rapped on Reading Rainbow. And for some reason I can't find that video anymore. It was really funny.
What do you rap about? Reading?
It was, there was like some sad guy. He's like, oh, I'm really bored. And so he rapped about like fun stuff he can do, and all the stuff that they did was like, oh god, it's so awful. Like rag basketball and flying disc.
What?
And newspaper crumple race.
I'm really impressed you remember all that.
Because it was hilarious. You always remember hilarious things. Alright, so OMG started barreling down mid. They managed to put a ward down at blue. Now they're heading towards their own blue. And I don't know what they're going to do. Minions have spawned. That's what it says in Chinese. I can't read Chinese. Let's just assume that I gleaned that knowledge from somewhere.
Very nicely done.
Probably the English client.
2 red pots starting for OMG. None on 2 cloth armor starting for Wings of Aurora here. You know what it is too? You know why we say World Elite all the time? It's because world, that like sound, World Elite, Aurora is in the same thing.
Oh,
so you like
God.
try to say it fast, we're like, Aurora.
Yeah, we need to do more of those drills.
The human
Chowdy going aggressive, trying to steal that blue buff in the beginning of the game. They managed to reset the blue. I don't know if that's going to really help. I'm not sure what's going to come out of this fight. Finally,
Some damage
Cool
goes
wakes
down on
up,
Ezreal.
decides to head down after pushing his wave. They don't get anything out of that.
They delay it, but like, they delay themselves on a lot of things too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. I mean, they forced the smite out of the Holobear, so I guess he's not going to get like as fast level 3 as he could, but...
They could still be aggressive at Hecarim's blue. And now, Mortred is forced to go help Chowdy with the red. So this could... I mean, look, they just left Ezreal alone in lane. He's taking all this damage. Bot lane's going to fall behind now. Don't know if that was a good...
Questionable, yeah. They either... What do you think? They either didn't go hard enough, or didn't... Or should have just left a lot earlier. What do you think?
I don't know. Maybe they thought they could fight? I don't know. Whatever they were planning, it didn't work out the way it wanted, the way they wanted it to.
Yeah.
And wow, Victor has a sizable health lead. Cool. Ooh,
Oh,
not
God,
a good
someone
place for
getting
Mordred
chunked
to
out.
be.
This is the
Oh
strength-
wow, great glitter lance, but not enough. See, now they're level 1. They both have to go back.
Yeah. And not only that, but Hecarim just left all alone. Isolated, jumped on by 3 members, the jungler, the top lane, and the mid lane of OMG.
Great timing by OMG. Just like I said, they didn't get anything. OMG had a ward on the blue buff.
Yeah, this is almost as bad of a start as you could think of for Wings of Aurora.
Double buffs on the top laner, one of the most volatile lanes in the game. And Son and Loveland going to work on that bot lane. They're gonna
2 level advantage on the other bot lane. And not only that, it's Sona Ezreal too, so like Sona's gonna get bullied so hard by a Varus Lulu.
Whew. I have some bread downstairs. I really want to eat it. Mortrid, what are you doing?
crushed. Wow. The burst damage was insane. Not only that, double buffs going in on PGG here. Poor PGG. This is shaping up to be quite the difficult game for Wings of Aurora.
Disastrous.
What do you do here? What do you do if you are currently in the booth with Wings of Aurora right now? You can speak their language. What do you say?
Don't do stupid stuff.
You tell them not to do stupid
Like,
stuff.
I don't know what happened top lane.
Look at that, damn! Just the level differences.
I don't know what happened top lane. Bottom lane was completely avoidable. Like, I don't know why you would try and poke with your with your Hymn of Valor. Why you would do that against Varus and Lulu when you have like a 2 or 3 level? Is he still level 1?
He's still level 1.
Still level 1. Like, why would you do that? It doesn't make any sense.
I think Ezreal's level 2 now.
Maybe. Big Quamel. I don't know if he's gonna try for a sneaky lane gank or if he's just gonna substitute. Send in the subs.
Well, he's gonna stay in that bush, and wait for Renekton to come back.
Yeah,
up.
I like that play. One of my favorite ganks when you get to lane while they're at the tower.
Yeah.
And when you're guide back, so like when you show them, you think everything's normal.
Oh no. There's the flip, into the stun. Double buff still up on Renekton, so there's going to be red burning on. Gosh, the damage.
I don't know why he turned around.
What else is he going to do?
I don't know, at least look like you're trying. Big Pamela only has the machete too, he doesn't even have anything.
Not only that, Renekton went Brutalizer, because he knows he's really far ahead to just crush this lane. The only lane seems to be working out somewhat in Wings of Aurora's favor is mid lane.
You're saying that, but that's because you haven't seen the creep score.
Granted, I mean, yeah, there's 10 down, but like, to me that's still like an even lane, you know?
And, wow, going out of control.
Nice.
Ha! Just destroys a Hecarim defending top tower. That's what's going on? What do you want to say?
Volibear bought Boots of Mobility and Madred's Razors, right? So he had like what 1,500 gold in 6 minutes. Oh my god, he's gonna be a monster.
Look how PGG is being zoned, or Pig is being zoned between towers at the 6-minute mark, 7-minute mark.
Oh god,
vicious games.
And now OMG's bottom lane seems to be freezing the creeps there, so denying more XP and gold to Ezreal.
Yeah, Ezreal 20 down. 20 down is a lot in 7 minutes.
Yeah.
It's just brutal. There is no sun shining on Wings of Aurora right now.
This is a bit unfortunate for them.
They recruited Icarus on their team. Probably not the best pickup. I think his dad was Daedalus.
Daedalus?
I think so. Maybe. Who designed the cage in which the Minotaur, or the maze that the Minotaur was in.
We really do need to get sponsored by like Greek mythology or something, because this is...
Come on, Homer.
Yeah.
Come on, Homer. Rise from your grave.
Rise from your grave.
Yes, we're gonna have Homer from Altered Beast.
Yeah. Shoutouts to Rockefeller. I think that there was like... You know what's funny too, that I just noticed?
What's up?
Zed started Boots? No, he had a red pod.
Yeah, the red pulse started.
And he decides to get Boots first. Why do you think that is? Usually you don't see that, do you?
Yeah, because ninjas usually get Taba.
Uh,
It's a long day. It's really hot.
This guy.
It's really hot. That stupid coffee. Not the best.
Oh my god.
What? You're looking at Zed's build?
Cool goes back and just decides to buy 3 longswords. Cause hey, they were on sale. Fuck it. Why not?
Dude, that'd be so cool if there was 3-for-1 deals at the store.
If there were sales.
Yeah. Here comes Hecarim charging into... Oh, just kidding.
Just kidding. Just kidding. He's terrified of the other team.
He dropped his wallet at the base. He needs to go pick that up before he can gank.
Left the sink on. Decided to run back to base. Oh no.
Yeah. Victor called him on the phone. Is your refrigerator running? Oh crap, it is!
Yeah. Oh jeez.
It also could be because they hit 6. And it could have been devastating for the bot lane.
That's true.
There was no refrigerator in play at this moment.
Yeah. Oh no,
Jeez.
Zed looking to counter Hecarim trying to use blue here.
Oh,
Ults in
no.
on Hecarim. Heckrum's
Oh,
slowed
no.
too. Oh, is it gonna? He gets it. Cool. It uses flash.
Rumble
But-
joined in. Oh god.
Rumble flashes the sight of Volibear. Oh god, dude. This is.
I don't know if Hawkeye told him he was there. Well, I don't think they would have won anyway, but whatever. Another blue side blue going to OMG.
Yeah.
They are up 4K. It's all kills, none of it's global gold.
Mm-hmm.
So you know it's on the damage dealers. And on the jungler. Having a farm jungler at the beginning of the game
Is huge.
is scary. Is scary. Not even it's scary.
Especially like.
You have to slur the vowel because it's so scary.
Especially Volibear, who buys boots of mobility. Like, the amount of pressure he's going to put on your lanes with a level and gold advantage used in that way is pretty incredible.
Yeah, you can see them boxing out Rumble already from the top lane.
Yeah, Rumble currently at half the CS of Renekton. That is pretty bad.
Not a good look for him.
No, not at all.
No.
First tower goes down, more global gold to...
The first global goal.
or first global gold, yes, that's correct. Heckrum's bottom, can they win a 3v2?
I don't even think Yo Meng is level 6 yet.
Lou actually flashes it. There
there he
comes
is.
the ult. You know what? That was a decent gank because
I would have said, like, it should have been better because Sona is level 6 now, right?
I can't tell. No, she doesn't have a roll yet.
Mortrid. PGG,
Poor
Pig
Rumble.
not having the best game. Victor uses ult on Zed. Doesn't get anything for that.
No, I mean barely gets him to below half health.
He's 20 creeps behind.
Yeah, it's getting bigger and bigger.
I don't know why he's behind. I don't think anybody is versed in the specifics of the Victor Zed matchup.
The intricacies, the delicate intricacies of the Victor Zed matchup.
It's not a very often played matchup. Ever.
No, ever.
Ever. If LOL King could show us the matchup statistics, it would probably be... I mean,
The sample size would be like 4 games.
I don't know what Victor's pick rate is. Let's assume it's 0.05%.
Okay.
No, I think it's 0.3 actually. Let's say it's 0.3%. What are the chances of him going up against the Zed?
Yeah.
We could probably do some math, but we're not sponsored by Calculus today. Or statistics. We are sponsored by Homer.
The true father of
League of Legends.
League of yes,
Creator of the Iliad.
Mythic Cassiopeia. Really
I think
inspiring.
Cassiopeia is roaming.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Alright.
I've
Our
offended-
sponsors are really mad now. We are
I've-
not...
Yeah, I've offended the Greek people
Oh,
pretty
God.
poorly.
Oh god, what are we gonna do now? It's not that you offended them, because the Roman Empire spanned pretty damn far.
That's true.
So they did... I think they were in control of Greece. They killed, what's-his-face? Killed Archimedes, and the Roman god was not very happy about that.
Jesus Christ.
It's not that they're playing bad. It's funny because people I can't believe this game it's not fair that they snowball out of control.
Yeah.
But that's the point of this game. When you win, you get gold so you can do more damages.
Yeah. And this is just looking so bad for... Is the Ignite gonna finish it off? No, survives. Both people flashing for that. But, I mean, oh god, Jesus Christ. Wings of Aurora is just on the back foot to the nth degree in this
I
game.
think they're on their ass. They're not even on the foot anymore.
Yeah. I mean, Hecarim ulting away defensively and still dying? Like, Hawkeye running through his jungle and just defensively putting it, the kinetic field or whatever behind him? Like, jeez.
The thing is, when you're behind, the worst thing you can do is give up kills. It's easier for the opponent. So, usually when you're behind, you have to play at a level above your opponent. And they're not doing that right now. Even if they're on a level equal to their opponent, that means they die.
Yeah.
So, pour on Wings of Aurora's behalf. And we're also starting to see a lot of deep wards going down from OMG.
Which really just accentuates the problem, because in the end, if the jungle's gone, then you're, each person's starved for gold, between the lane that's even, allowed to be put. Ugh, this is so brutal for Rings of Aurora here. 14-minute
oracles on Volibear. He's probably rich enough to afford it anyway.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Probably bought it with a side of caviar. maybe some Matsuzaka beef, which is the... Some people say it's more delicious than Kobe beef.
Matsuzaka, huh?
Yeah, like the Red Sox pitcher.
I was actually gonna, like, I was thinking in my head, like, probably could make, like, a baseball pitcher joke. But, like, I had no idea that person existed. There we go.
It was Daisuke Matsuzaka, signed on the Red Sox for, like, a record contract. I don't even know if he's still with the team or if he's doing well. And, jeez, man. One of the problems with Wings of Aurora right now, they are really picking on Hecarim. After that failed blue gank, like, he got ganked at his blue. He hasn't been able to take a blue. So they lost 3 blues already.
Yeah.
Ooh, are they finally going to get a kill?
Varus whips his ult. Maybe they can make something of this. Sona flash W's for the, or flash out power chords for the kill. Great ambush by them. The worst. Oh god, here comes Zed for cleanup. Cool's gonna just instantly melt Mordred.
It's like you thought you were gonna get a kill streak. I don't think so.
Yeah, no way.
Sorry, Sona.
Well, the thing too is like, I'm pretty sure Varus hit his ult there, which there was no reason he shouldn't. You saw that, right?
No, I completely missed it. Just like he missed his ult. Oh god.
If he hit his ult, he probably would have been fine. But he just panicked. I think he really was surprised by the ambush by Wings of Aurora here. And as much as I'd like to say that, you know, they're behind and it's going to be super hard to come back from, it's things like that. You have to get really creative when you're facing a team good enough to capitalize on their lead, you know? You have to get really creative and do non-standard things, because if you play standard, you're just going to slowly lose.
Right. Well, I don't know if you're going to slowly lose. Depends on the team. But the other thing is that OMG having deep wards and Wings of Aurora not having shallow wards, I guess, is what let Zed come down and destroy everybody.
Did you? Oh god.
Like
Barrier
so.
popped, doesn't matter. Deathmark goes through it. Did you see Rumble harpooning Renekton? I think he regened more life than it took. It was pretty sad.
Well, how does his regen work?
No, I mean just his natural base like regen.
Oh Jesus!
Like I didn't see his life bar move.
Moved up. Hakai dropping that kinetic field on himself. Equalizer goes down. Not.
Just drawing a line in the sand.
Yeah, dude, this is my base.
Yeah.
If you cross over here, I'm gonna hit you with a harpoon that does no damage.
It does, yeah, negative damage.
Well, he did get the Seeker's Arm Guard first.
Haunting Guy's finally picked up one. Maybe he can move people's health bars now. We will see. Zed, insanely far ahead of the victor here. Blade of the Ruined King Brutalizer done. Boots of mobility too, so he's really looking to roam around.
Yeah, cool. Well, it is cool Zed, which is pretty scary.
Yeah.
Pretty scary. As we learned in the game against Live More. Went like 9-0-1-1.
Yeah, it was brutal. He did a great job that game.
1-10. OMG has a 10k gold lead.
10k gold lead in 17 minutes.
That's a 150% lead?
Yeah.
Which is pretty sizable.
That is so
I
brutal.
don't know if they're going to do anything. The surrender window is coming up in 2 minutes. You might see one of those. And hey, you know what? No early Baron attempt.
Thank God. If Volibear picks up an Aegis, their team, if they just group, like, their team fight's just going to be so incredibly better. Oh, this is really... The discrepancy in items, too. Varus finishing his Bloodthirster. Ezreal going for the Blade of the Ruined King outlet, so he's going to have less pure damage, but kind of more, a little bit made up in terms of that.
Oh god.
Like that wasn't even close.
Ezreal, one of the better AD carries at dealing with Zed, as he said in the early...
I mean, if he doesn't try...
I'm not being sarcastic, I'm just saying.
Okay.
Like, if Ezreal can't deal with this Zed... Look, he got like a back scratch.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Ezreal like AFK right there.
He used the Wei Zhao strategy of going to the bathroom.
Yeah. This is a good time. Oh, Zed's on the screen? This is a good time for me to like leave and go to the bathroom.
Gotta empty that bladder. 19-minute
Baron that isn't even contested. Is this the biggest stomp we've casted so far?
I think so.
I think this might be.
Equalizer drops, who cares? You're just gonna smite it away anyway, you're just helping them.
Oh, man. Oh, Volibear kind of...
No, his passive went up, and...
Jesus.
So, how are you doing today? I asked this question in the last cast.
What did I say?
I don't know,
It was
but
something stupid.
it's really hot.
It's really
Mr.
hot.
J has some comments.
Mr. J, who are these scrubs? Wings of Aurora, please. Tencent, please. Please ban. The thing is Wings of Aurora can play so much better than this. They really can, right?
Well, again, we're talking about a really bad blue attempt that led to the mess at the jungle. And so Hecarim fell really far behind, and Pig also died to
Renekton and Volibear. Twice.
Oh, because Renekton had double buffs.
Yeah, they had double buffs.
Yeah, going at double buffs, so...
Cleaned them out. Hey! Chody gets a blue!
It's actually really interesting, I think, that the reason why OMG is ahead because of this inside-out jungle strategy. Like, they destroyed the jungle. And from that, they were able to just, expand on it outwards into the lane.
Yeah. Well, this reminds me of Season 2 Moscow 5's strategy, where with a heavy counter jungler and help from a mid lane who's able to push and assist the jungler, they target the jungler. They choose that as their weak point. And by targeting the jungler, you basically make all the lanes feel practically safe, because there's no pressure from there, and you allow the lanes to push up, and so on and so forth. And yeah, it's funny too, because the initial aggressors were Wings of Aurora,
right?
Trying to pressure the Volibear's blue, and OMG thought, hey, it's almost like they're like, that's a good idea, we should try that. Okay, let's try that. And they just absolutely outclassed them in that regard.
The timing at which they ganked the blue buff was impeccable.
Yeah.
And let's also not forget Mordred's terrible play at bot lane.
That too.
His level 1 death on Sona.
Yeah.
Can't make those mistakes. There was no reason to do that. Loveland and... what's his name? Who's their AD carries? San! I keep forgetting.
Mm-hmm.
San and Loveland just being able to take advantage of Sona, just caught out in position by like a second.
Renekton zoning out 3 people. Sona ults Renekton and Volibear. Victor dies from the death mark off the screen. Varus arrow almost finishes off that. Renekton just doing whatever he wants. Going ham.
Yeah, when your tank is this strong, and it's 22 minutes, and he's diving past your inhibitor tower with Lulu ult, it's pretty brutal. No one, I think, on Wings of Aurora is doing any damage right now.
Mm-mm. Dashes in, gets a stun on Rumble. Man, yeah, I mean, if they can take the inhibitor and be killing you at the same time, I feel like this game is
at
just
22 minutes too.
I feel like this game is just us saying win and then giving an example of a situation and being like, it's like that one Jeff Foxworthy joke, there's your sign. Like, hey, you're behind when the tank can dive behind your inhibitors and zone your entire team.
On top of that, we're also looking at how they got into this position in the first place.
Yeah.
Again, I'm still confused with that snowball argument when people complain about snowballing. It's like, that's the point of the game.
Yeah. Well, I think the thing that people complain about is a disproportionate lead out of what they consider to be not that big a mistake.
Okay.
Whereas, which I would disagree and say you underestimate your mistakes. For instance, the Mordred play, right? I can imagine a player saying, I only died once. Like, why? It's like, no. You got zoned out of CS. So you're level 1 and they were level 3. You died once. Like that's way bigger than you think it is.
Oh, that's right. Because Sona had to go help out Chody with the
red. That's right.
Cool. Just showing off now.
Yep.
Saying, hey, Ezreal, here's a death mark.
Just hunting for sport, essentially. Like, whatever. You're not worth any money. Might as well just,
I hope the headphones didn't fall too far down from Haokai's face. And he still...
Maybe that's...
We thought
maybe
that
they're
was
covering his eyes. Maybe that's
we thought that was why he took off the Rammus hat. Because the hat would fall down and then he'd whip his Sona ult.
Yeah, next time
Put your headphones on properly.
Man, can we commission art from someone of Hawkeye with the Rammus thing over his face, and then like someone telling him to ult, in all chat? That would be such a funny action shot.
It'd be one of those pictures that they always post on Reddit and 4chan.
Yeah.
Memes.
Memes.
The Hawkeye meme. I don't think anybody will adopt it. I don't think anybody even knows
Nope.
who Hawkeye is.
Nope, just us.
Going to talk about those North American players. I mean, Rumble's dancing. He's trying to keep himself entertained. I mean, he can't keep himself entertained by killing
Who
anyone.
has a Hydra? Zed has a Hydra? This is so silly. I don't even remember seeing a team on. Did you just buy a Hydra straight cash?
Maybe.
This
But then we're going to go back and see. Oh man, he had like a Tiamat in like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Oh god, return.
He had like a pickaxe and a
Tiamat is really good because, especially Blade of the Ruined King, because you can just activate the passive, or activate the active. Active the activate. On Tiamat.
What can you do? I'm really confused.
Okay, so you Death Mark, you Blade of the Ruined King, and then you Tiamat active.
Yeah, okay.
And that's pretty chunky.
And then he has his E little AoE thing too, so a lot of short range AoE damage coming out there.
Yep.
And not only that, the Hydra active is based off of your AD.
Oh, poor Chodi, trying to get away from going.
So, guess who has an AD steroid built into his passive of his W? Zed.
He does?
So-
What is it?
Isn't it just like his AD increases by 20% or something?
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why like Zeds can get like 500 AD at the end of the game or something.
Okay, you know more about this game than I do.
But since it's based off his AD, works out pretty well for him. So I'd love to see him burst someone. Last time the cameraman didn't show him kill a Hawkeye, so I'd love to see just how fast he could kill someone. Ezreal going for Blade of the Ruined King Last Whisper. This is shades of the old Ezreal build from Season 2, which was Triforce Last Whisper.
We see them planning that Baron ambush that works pretty well. Man, I remember when we were playing a Smurf game, like level 8 and stuff, and people did that ambush on us. It doesn't matter because level N is just going to come around from the back, forcing Hecarim to ult.
Defensive ult there.
By Pig, doesn't matter.
Varus ults, Rumble.
The Hourglass just delays your death.
Victor flash ults and so does Sona, but guess what matters? None of it. That's like...
This is out of control now.
It's gotta surrender. That's gotta be a surrender, right? That has
Ace.
to be.
Ace.
That has to be a surrender.
If it's not a surrender, it's a Nexus, so it doesn't matter. Zed flashes, needs to get to that Nexus tower really quick. They're playing the exit music already.
You're being played off. Wings of Aurora. The music is playing you off. Oh yeah, it did actually fall further down, I think.
What did?
The headphones on his face.
Yeah. And then as he took out his cell phone, maybe he's calling his agent, get me on another team.
Yeah. I mean, OMG, showing why they are the #1 spot in the league right now.
I'm still really impressed with that strategy to just disrupt the jungle, or just taking advantage of the fact that they failed their blue buff gank. And because of that, bot lane fell behind.
Mm-hmm.
And top fell behind because they knew the timing that he was going to get his blue, and took advantage of that. Gave the double buffs to Renekton. Renekton and Volibear double buffed up, easily able to take care of Rumble. Just a great strategy.
Yeah.
And great job by OMG to snowball like that.
And I wonder if they were planning on that, or if they kind of had reacted to the circumstances that Wings of Aurora had presented them. Because they must have known, because Sona was missing, that she had to go help Hecarim, and he probably smited. So he was already at a weakened state, and they were.
He also had a
behind.
ward there.
Oh, as blue buff?
Yeah.
Well, then never mind.
Yeah, you thought you were smart.
I know, right?
OMG is smarter.
Oh my god, is so much smarter.
Oh my god.
What do you say about that game? What that we already haven't said, because we
I don't know.
we couldn't commentate anything. We just talked about the game as it was going on.
All I can really say is that inside-out jungle strategy. It's something that I don't normally see. You know, because when you talk about your good laners, or when you talk about winning lane, you need to win lane. Like, you don't... It's hard to win the jungle and have it leak out into the lanes. especially like something as small as a failed blue gank.
Mm-hmm. Well, what would they have needed to do in that blue situation to warrant the time they spent there? They needed to get a kill. They needed to get the buff. What would they have had to done?
Well, I don't know if it's just the fact that they didn't get anything. They got 0 out of it.
Yeah.
Not only did they get 0 out of it, they wasted time, and then the time had to be converted by Sona to go by Mortrid to go help Chodi with the red, and then there was the gank as well. So it's it's like you're playing StarCraft and you just surrender the first 30 seconds of the game and you don't do anything, and then the way the game works is that it snowballs.
Yeah, it's exponentially driven by the initial actions of the game.
Right. Even 10 seconds. If you spot somebody 10 seconds in StarCraft, it's a huge deal if you're at the pro level.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much what they did. They spotted them some time by failing to convert anything at the blue. I mean, they reset the golem too, so they could have stayed there for a while. But I think one of the things was that Zed pushed up really fast. So Zed it looked like he was going to help if they stayed for any longer.
Mm-hmm.
And Victor couldn't move because then he would lose a lot of creeps. So, yeah, just that one mistake. Just expanding itself. And then Wings of Aurora didn't do themselves any favors by dying.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Again, I don't know what happened top with Volibear and Renekton, but at bot lane with that Sona, just the Hymn of Valor. Just going too close.
Mm-hmm.
Putting Icarus on your team. Don't know what that, So, these small errors compounded themselves.
Yeah, and they compounded themselves in a shocking, blatant way.
Yeah.
And yeah, and all props to OMG. You want to talk about a way to take advantage of those errors. That was it.
Yeah, and really, if I think about Wings of Aurora, they didn't really, except for the Mortrid play, you can't really say they played that. Maybe. I mean, Hawkeye did lose mid lane for no reason.
Well, I think it took them too long to realize how far behind they were. Because the Mortrid play and other plays like that were evident of, I think I can do this, and they should have realized they couldn't.
Yeah.
So, what are you going to do? Because, that last team fight, granted, I'm sure OMG was playing as, kind of a little bit lax at that point. They were building dumb items like Hydra and stuff.
I think Hydra's still pretty good, but
is he ever going to build that in a game where it's even?
Probably not. Maybe it's an item that's good when you're ahead. You gotta think about those things.
No, I don't know. I disagree. I think that.
But regardless,
that last fight wasn't like everyone was 100% ace. Granted, it was an ace, but it wasn't I don't know. They tried to team fight it all right. They lined up some Sona and some Revolt and stuff.
When you're behind and you don't do damage, it doesn't matter how good your skills are.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah. I mean, think about it. They snowballed 3 kills off of that early blue attempt.
Yeah.
They got the kill on Sona. They got the kill on Hecarim in the jungle. They got the kill on top laner.
Mm-hmm.
And they rode it to victory. And also, when your jungler's behind, it's hard for them to gank. So, from the start, they just destroyed them.
Yeah, really unfortunate.
No matter how well they played, they could have played in the mid game. It's really that early game that messed with them.
Yeah, and at this level too, the comeback potential when you're that far behind, I don't think it's there.
Yeah. Okay, so that'll wrap it up. I think that's the last of our 3 casts for this weekend. Thanks for watching. Did we ever talk about why we do this?
I think so.
Okay, we'll do that later then. I fooled everybody. I'm Nino Joe.
It was good. It was cliffhanger. That's the strategy. I'm Mark Impulse. Thank you guys very much for watching.
Right, it's pretty hot. See you later.